I would like to say some like chill Drake, because when I put my chill playlist on, he's in there. So yeah, Drake, Two Hollis, and Ken Carson.
Okay. Since you said Drake, we're about to end this podcast now because Welcome back to Sun City SITREP. I'm your host, Deshaun Johnson. And today we have the winner from the rap challenge that I proposed to all of the rappers in El Paso. And if you would like to introduce yourself, because I don't want to mess up your name.
Hi, my name is Jay Ojeda, or Jahziel is not my name, but my artist name is Jay Ojeda. So.
Okay. And you're straight out of El Paso. What high school do you go to?
I go to El Paso High.
Okay, yeah. Cool. And then, like, one of the main things that we notice about you is really just your age, 16.
Yeah.
Winning out of everyone in the whole competition. I think there was like 7 people, and then you just being the youngest out of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. How did you end up writing the song?
That day, I remember it was the day before. I was writing lyrics, and I went to the studio. I called my friend up. It's already 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, let's record this. Like, I wanna have this podcast feature. And so I go to the studio, and it took about 5 minutes to actually record the whole thing.
Really?
He mixed and mastered it. And then I went home, and he's like, here's a finished version, and just send it. So it was a short process, but we got it done.
Dang, 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I put my own little thing in there. That thing took me like 3 hours. It took you 5 minutes?
Yeah, I write lyrics really fast.
Yeah.
I think I'm a good writer. So I just wrote the lyrics as fast as I could that same day. And then I called him up. I was like, yo, let's record this real quick. And we just went into it. And
yeah. Do you have any people who are like influences to you, like artists?
Influences, definitely a lot of like underground stuff. I would say like there's these artists like Ken Carson, Two Hollis.
I see it.
And Netsbed, because he's also young, but also doing this type of stuff. So
okay.
Yeah, those are my inspirations.
Is there like anyone from El Paso that's like helping you? Oh, besides your producer, is there anyone that's like doing this with you?
Not necessarily, no, but like I have a lot of support from a lot of my friends, like my close friends. They'll support my music, they'll listen to it, they'll post it to their stories and stuff. So
Okay. And then do you have like, let's just get this out of the way. Do you have like any music that you want to like hype up, like an album?
Well, I do have my For a Dream album out, my debut album. I think it's really good. It's different from what you hear today. A lot of different genres, and we're dropping the deluxe this Friday, which comes with 5 new songs. So.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it, man. So tell me about the album then, because I haven't even heard the initial one.
So For a Dream is an album that I started writing back, freshman year. So like, it's already been almost 2 years since I first started writing the album. It started off with the main track, and me and him we're still starting things. Like, we're trying different genres out. We're trying this and that. Like, we had so many scrap projects with this stuff. Like, we had a bunch of songs, but then we erased them, tried new ones and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of songs, like 10 songs on the album. I think a lot of them represent me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like one of the main things that when it comes to making music for me is just like experiment like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
So like I've gone from making indie music, making rap music to pop songs. It's just, yeah, like I could see where you, how do I say it? You're different than everyone else.
Yeah, I think the genres that I make are very different compared to what you hear today. I mean, it gives off that influence of like the underground stuff, but so when I first started, I started off with just like making just full on rap music, but then we started experimenting, adding like, I would say more house, EDM, like electronic type, mixing it with rap music. And that's what I do. Like, I like the style. It's different, but if you can get into it, it's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I do have a preconceived notion of what your music does sound like, because we were listening to it a couple days ago.
Yes.
And yeah, you definitely do have a unique style to it. And I was like, I don't know if this is rap or hyper pop, but it definitely does have like a unique sound to it.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
Yeah, it blends those genres, and I think that's what makes it like different from what you hear today. Because I like not sounding the same compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be different. My friend Derek and I, my producer, we experiment with sounds. He makes beats, and he's like, yo, do you think you can rap on this? Like, we can create new stuff with this. And so yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I remember there's this one time that I got shamed for using this like really groovy electronic beat, but it was like also one of my first songs.
Yeah.
And then I went into this streamer's live stream, and everyone was just shaming me for just like, you're rapping on something that you don't need to be rapping on. This is not that kind of beat. It made no sense to me. It's like, this is how I see it. And you know,
I just think with time, I think stuff comes to you, because I think a lot of people from my school, streamers, like I show it to them, and at first they're like, they don't know how to feel about it, because I mean, it's not something you hear every day, you know. So I think after a while, like once you start listening to it more and more, and you get more exposed to it, you start liking it, and you start getting more accumulated to it. So
yeah, that's dope, man. Like just thinking about it, how you come onto the podcast, and then you're gonna show all your friends, you're gonna show everyone in the school, and then your mom's gonna have it on the TV. That's gonna be
that's gonna be awesome. This morning, I had just finished football practice, and I was in the lockers changing, and they found out that the podcast thing. They're like, "Congrats! When are you doing the interview?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing it today." And they're like, "Dude, you have to tell me how it goes. Like, you gotta fill me in on all the information, send me all the info. Like, I want to support you." I was like,
"Oh,
thanks."
snap!"
Yeah,
that's dope. You said that you play football. What do you play in? What position?
I play corner and running back. I do those. Yeah.
Okay, I've never played football, but cornerback, running back.
Yeah, running back's a little rough.
A little rough, yeah. How is that for you? How's that going? How's your season?
This season, it's going pretty good. I think I'm having a lot of fun playing. I'm not used to waking up at 4 a.m. to get ready for practice.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to wake up super early because I live by like New Mexico, and it's like a 30-minute drive. So I have to be up by 4 so I can be there by 5:30.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I mean, the weather's nice, so I prefer that over afternoons. So.
Yeah. Okay. And then where do you see yourself going from? Are you planning on doing music all the time? Do you want to go to NFL maybe? What do you want to do?
Honestly, I think I'm doing music as like a hobby. Of course, I want to make something out of it, because I think what I have is truly special, and I want to share that to people I love. But I also have a different career path that I also will take, which is therapy services.
Oh wow!
So
Damn, I just didn't expect that. Like, what are you studying exactly? Like, what are you really interested in?
Well, when it comes to therapy services, it's occupational therapy, which they like treat patients that are both like mentally and physically, like scratches and stuff, and they just treat them well. And that's what I'm going into right now. I'm gonna be taking some courses in high school soon. So. Okay,
is there like a specific reason how you got into that, or?
Honestly, so back in middle school, I used to take this business class as an extracurricular, and they told me to just research a bunch of topics, and therapy was there. So I decided to look more into therapy, and occupational therapy stood out to me the most. And I was like, oh, I'll stick with this, and I've stuck with it since till now. So.
Damn, that's crazy. Have you seen the movie Soul?
No, I have not.
Ooh, it's not.
Is it the animated one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, I've seen that one. I like that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like, do you feel like you found your passion, your meaning, essentially?
Yeah, I think that passion and going to helping other people is a thing I want to do, even with music, like knowing that people can connect with my stuff on a deeper level, especially when it's unique. Like, I want to bring that connection to my fans and let them know that like I'm gonna be there, you know?
Yeah. Dang, man, that's dope. Like, we run into so many people when it comes to like this podcast stuff, and it makes me feel different because, like, damn, I'm not doing anything for anyone. I'm just doing everything for me. But like, here you come, 16-year-olds, and you're already wanting to help the world. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think I grew up with a lot of like love for my mom and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to like care for other people and show that I want to do good.
Yeah. What are your other hobbies besides music, making music? Did I say music and making music? Music, football, helping others?
Band. I'm in band. Football.
Jeez.
I do track. I like to do track. What else do I do? I take advanced classes in school. I also do student council. So I like what else? I like skateboarding. Listening to music, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. And then like when it comes to listening to music, not your influencers, but like what are you currently listening to? Who's in your rotation?
Ooh, my rotation. I gotta be honest. Two Hollis is in my rotation. Ken Carson with his new album drop. Who else is in my rotation? I would like to say some like chill Drake, because when I put my chill playlist on, he's in there. So yeah, Drake, Two Hollis, and Ken Carson.
Okay. Since you said Drake, we're about to end this podcast now because I am. I'm playing. But yo, talk to me about I had it, and then I like whenever someone mentions Drake, it's just like, yo,
Are you a Kendrick fan?
Yes, I am a huge Kendrick fan.
No, I love Kendrick Lamar. I side with him, but I like when I'm listening to chill stuff, I put Drake on because like he has really good like, as Kendrick would say, I like Drake with melodies.
Yeah, understandable. Okay. Give me that. You hit me with my favorite line. But yo, favorite track from the Kendrick and Drake beef?
Honestly, I gotta say Euphoria and Family Matters. Those are good ones. I think those are great ones.
No, I respect because like as much as I don't like Drake, I went back and listened to Family Matters a couple times because like that's a really loaded track and
it's good. I like the beat changes in it.
Yeah. It is a good song. Drake, I don't like you. But anyone else could have made that song, and I probably still would have loved it.
You still would have loved it, yeah. No, I like both. I don't discriminate one another. Just listen to both. So.
Okay. Is there like a specific artist that you want to collab with eventually?
Oh, collab with? Honestly, not really. Like, there's not really somebody that would stand out. Like, of course, when I get up there, probably like collab with the biggest artists, like the same artist that I really like, Two Hollis.
Okay.
I could see Two Hollis, I think.
I could see you on Ken Carson too.
On Ken Carson, yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah.
That'd be sick, man.
Yeah, it's a dream.
Is there like a specific place that you're trying to take your music, or is it just like you're making it just for fun, or?
Well, I make it for fun, but I also really want to like spread it out. Like I also want my music to not just be something that's local. I want to expand it to everywhere as much as I can. I want to play a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I want to do a show. That's what I want to do.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Is there a style that you're trying to build? Like, I know that you're going with the experimental, electronic, doing different things, but like, are you trying to develop your own style, or are you just going with the flow with it?
Honestly, me and Derek, we just go with the flow with it, but I think definitely that electronic style, or like being different, because if you listen to my album For a Dream, there's songs like Better Off, which is that electro vibe. You have 2008, which is more of like a house hype song that you listen to at parties. You also have Heart, which is like a very emotional song that talks about like just deep experiences that I've been through.
Yeah.
So it's honestly just having a different genre and having the fans excited to what they're hearing. Like they drop the single, oh, what genre is this gonna be? You know?
Oh, that's a good thing to have, honestly. That is a really good thing to have. Let's see, what was I was gonna ask you about writing. Like your writing process, what does that look like? Do you write first, or do you have the beat first?
I usually have the beat first, so my friend, so Derek, will send me the stuff and I'll listen to it, and then I start writing. Like when I have free time, I'll just write, and then when I get to the studio with him, I'll be like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And he'll be like, good, or we'll switch this out, or like he's like, nah, that's not the good. Like I'll just rewrite it. And so I usually it depends on the song. Like usually I'll have songs like Bones, which was written in like 10 minutes, and then I'll have songs like Heart, which was written in a month or two.
Yeah. Okay. Like I'm starting to transition out of this this writing phase, because I used to go from writing to my phone to writing in a notebook, and now like when I step in, I have a home studio. Like when I step in my studio, I don't write anymore. Like I freestyle it.
You freestyle it?
Yeah, and then like I'll remember the parts that I like, and then I'll freestyle it again. Like I just remember the idea or the concept of the song, and then just keep going back until I get like a really good verse.
Yeah. So I write on my phone and in my notes app. Like that's where all my lyrics are written. But usually what I do is that I'll write a bar, and then I'll rap it out loud with the song, and then I'll just freestyle the next bar, see how it goes, or like see a word that rhymes with that word, and if it goes good, then I'll write it. So that's what I do.
Okay. No, that's dope. Yeah, I feel that. And then, like, what do you like to write about?
Honestly, I don't necessarily have a preference to what I write about. I just write, you know what I mean? Like I just kind of go with the flow. A lot of my songs I like to like say I have like a Venom & Co. or like Chrome Hearts jacket. Like obviously not true, but I like flexing, I guess, as a joke.
I get you.
So that, and then like for my meaningful songs, just things that I can personally say that I've been through. So like, so fans can connect with me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the stuff that I write about also can like be in high school. Like you can be going through the same situation. You can listen to it and be like, oh, this guy's going through the same thing and he's the same age as me. So
have you ever heard of XXXTentacion?
Yeah, I listen to stuff.
I'm treating you like you're just the youngest thing ever, but like I really resonated with his music. Like
his heavy hitting stuff.
Yeah, like when 17 came out, like I saw 17 dropped and I was kind of expecting like a Look at Me or
like a hype song, and then you listen to it and it's like really deep, hard hitting.
Is that like the type of songs that you write when it comes to like your personal stuff?
I would say a lot of the stuff I write is just kind of like based off the beats. So like even with my hype songs, I can write like a couple bars here and there like that are a little sad. With my upcoming track, there's a couple like super hype songs where like some of the lyrics are like, dang, that's kind of sad, but it's hype, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I have the final song, I'll announce it, Proud of Me it's called.
Okay.
That one's a really heavy hitting one for me. That's the one I always listen to when I like go out.
I mean, I'm gonna listen to the whole album, but you kind of hyped me up for that last one. I'm not gonna start with the last one, but I can't wait to get the last one.
Yeah, that's the last one for the deluxe, so that one will be out Friday. But yeah, I think my album is a great listen, that everybody should listen to it at least to see what they like on it, because there's so many different tracks on there that like are just something that might click with you, might not. Like I just want you to listen and see what you like from it. I
feel. And what was it called one more time? Look straight into the camera and tell everyone what the album's called.
So the album is called For a Dream. So
and that's the deluxe version.
Yeah, and then the deluxe will be dropping Friday. So
sick. Yeah. Sick. Okay, and then after that album, I know that you said that you had a couple stuff already written and I'm not even sure ready to go, but like what's after the album? Where do you go from here?
From here, I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, just writing music. I already am working on a new album. We already have like 3 songs that we're still working on. One is fully completed, and then I also really want to get a show. Like I want to perform. That's the thing. Me and Derek already like created like the set list for when I perform. So that's one of the things I really want to do. Perform.
That's sick, man. That is sick. I am going to big bro you for a little bit. I'm not. I am. But like I'm just gonna tell you, don't smoke weed. It's not worth it.
I don't do any of that stuff. You see, my mom back there is already saying no. I don't do any of that stuff.
Please don't.
I stay away from all that stuff. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of that.
Because like as I listen to you talk, like yes, I still make music. I still do all this stuff, but it affected my my motivation.
Yeah.
Like getting up in the morning is just the biggest chore for me, and like I don't want to say smoking ruined my life, but like there's so many things that came out of it. Yeah. But like I feel like it set me back a long way. So I don't ever want you to go through that. People say it enhances your creativity.
It doesn't. I see so many of these artists like smoking, and it's just like, one, it smells bad. Like, why do you want to smell bad? And two, like, that's just not what I do. Like, I have too many things going for me to put my life in the trash can like that. So.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, man. Like, keep thinking that way. Like, don't, like, I started smoking when I was 25. Don't, like, no matter how old you get, don't. It turns into a really bad habit, and then it just turns into an addiction.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, at all. Like, I don't mean to big bro you, but like honestly,
Yeah.
that's like the one message that I want to get through to you.
That's
because
a good
like
message, though. Like,
thank you. And
agree.
like once you're bigger, famous, and everyone's trying to offer you all that,
all this
don't.
stuff, just
Please
don't.
don't.
Like, I
Please don't.
see so many like of these younger artists, especially like Nedsped.
Mm.
They're out smoking all this, and it's just like,
Yeah.
dang, like, why? It doesn't really make you look cool.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, proud of you for that.
Thank you.
And then is there like this isn't the end of the video, but like I'm kind of running out of things to say, so I need to think. Like, is there like motivational words that you want to give people watching, your fans?
Motivational word is, although a lot of people say don't stop, like where you're at right now, like don't think that your life is done even if you're going through a hard time. Like, just keep pushing, keep doing what you love. That's the thing. Like, there was a lot of times where I sat down, I'm like, should I keep doing this, should I not? Like, it's been a little hard, but if you keep doing what you're doing, it's gonna pay off. Like, and just be yourself. Like, don't try to be somebody you're not because of another person, just because you want to be cool with one person. Like, be yourself and you'll find your people. You know, so just be yourself, keep doing what you do, and yeah.
Dope, man. Is there any, I don't know if I asked this, I know I got into your influences, but your inspirations for keep going?
My inspirations to keep going is honestly just I like to watch a lot of concert videos and seeing like how everybody reacts to songs being played.
Yeah.
Like, the intro to the song starts playing and then they start getting hyped. That's my motivation. I really want to play a show.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, let's see if we could make something happen. I'm not saying we're gonna make anything happen, but like, we're gonna put your clips out. We're gonna get this clip out for sure.
Yes.
Because like, as much as you want it, you're gonna get it. I believe in manifestation, and you put that out into the universe, you're gonna get your show. And hopefully, whether it comes through us or through someone else, I hope you get your show.
Thank you.
What's gonna be your first song that you come out to? Nothing else. Just tell me the first song. And
For a Dream, the beginning song of my album.
Sick. Do you want to perform it like in El Paso, or do you want to go to like South by Southwest, or
honestly,
I don't know?
Here in El Paso, the number one spot that I've always wanted to perform in, it may not be big, but the number one spot that I've always wanted to perform at is Lowbrow Palace.
Okay,
that's where I want to perform.
Yeah, like as soon as you said that you had one in mind, I was like, it's probably Lowbrow.
Yeah,
I wanted to perform there too. Dope, man. Is there a specific reason why?
Honestly, I just been there so many times and I love the venue. I've seen a lot of artists there, so I love that place. I hold it close to my heart, and so I really want to perform there.
Sick. Is there an El Paso artist that you want to shout out?
El Paso artist, Derek, of course, because he does his own stuff. He doesn't like rap, but he makes his own instrumentals. He dropped an album called Gallery. That was really good.
Sick.
Somebody that helped me get connections is this guy named Young Mayhem. He helped me get some connections with music. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, just those two? Sick. Okay. Yeah, keep your circle small, bro. Because like, I'm gonna tell another story. There's this one time that I had like this group of friends, and then like one of the friends, he came in later on, but I had beef with him. And like, I thought we squashed everything, and then like the friend group started breaking off into sections. Some people would go some way, we would go different ways, and then but eventually we would all reconvene and talk again. But when they would break off into groups, that one friend that came in later, he was like just talking a whole bunch of mess about me, and I'm like,
that sucks.
Yeah, so honestly, keep your circle small, do everything with the same people. Like,
I always keep it small with just Derek, you know. I always work on music with him, so yeah. Sick.
And what's your big goal in life? I know you're 16, but like it's never too early to start thinking about your dreams.
My big goal in life is, no matter what I do, to make a difference with whatever it is, music, therapy, sports, like just to make a difference, to have people know who I was someday. That's one of my inspirations.
Okay. Have you heard that Sing About Me song by Kendrick?
Yes, Sing About Me, I'm Dying. I always put that on. It's a long song, but it's chill.
I love that song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, like that, what you were saying kind of reminds me of what he was saying. Just like, I hope at least one of you sing about me when I'm gone. Like, I really heavily rely all of my influence on that song specifically.
Yeah, that's one of those major songs that like I look into, and that's what created my response to that song.
Oh, really?
just making a difference, knowing that somebody one day was gonna know my name in music or whatever I do. That's awesome to know.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Man, is there anything that you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I want to say that I love making music, especially at what I'm doing at a young age. Like, I'm only 16 and I'm making genres that not a lot of people have listened to.
Yeah.
So I could just say, when you listen to my music, don't go in expecting Travis Scott or like Ken Carson or like these bigger artists. Like, expect something different, unique. That's me. You know what I mean? And just go in for a surprise and see if you like my stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Sick, man. I really want to ask you like some other questions. Like tell me about your personal life. Like, tell me something that we don't know about you.
Something that they don't know about me is in middle school I went through a heavy rock music phase.
Okay.
So I've honestly never been like too tapped into the rap scene. I remember in middle school I used to be obsessed with rock music. Like rock music was like my number one thing. So like artists like Slipknot.
Dope.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Dope.
Who else was up there? Metallica. And like those artists,
Dope.
I was obsessed with it for some reason, which I guess gave the influence for some of my more hype stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's the one thing that not a lot of people know about me.
Okay. That's sick. Yeah, like you don't even have to feel like weird about it, because like a lot of people don't even know, like from my freshman year all the way up to like 2020, the only thing that I was listening to wasn't even rap. The only thing I was listening to was Japanese pop.
Japanese pop.
And no one would have ever guessed it.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. So yeah, like I would put on some Japanese pop, and I guess that's like where not even my influence comes from, like when it comes to making like weird songs.
Yeah.
But I guess it's also an influence for like my beginning.
Yeah.
Like making rap music for why I didn't cuss.
Yeah, I also don't cuss in my music either.
Yeah.
If you pay attention, I don't really need to say it in my raps. Like, I could make a good song without swearing, so.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, like, bro, keep making music. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep going. Just keep going, man.
I got you. Another thing that somebody wouldn't really know about me is that I'm a huge movie freak. Like, I love movies.
Oh, snap.
Like cinephile type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I love movies, so.
Yeah, we have two people over there that are probably still talking about movies for some reason. Like, we were in the office since like 10 and they've been talking about movies. They didn't even look at us, Albert. They didn't even look at us. They were just talking about Spider-Man. And I was like, I mean, Spider-Man's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but
It
like.
is a good movie. It is a good movie.
Like all of them, all together, all of them. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie right now is gotta be Mid-90s. I've seen that movie about 6 or 7 times already.
Sick.
Such a good movie. I love that one.
What do you like about it?
It's a very raw, unfiltered movie. Like, I guess the characters really resonate with a lot of people and just the emotional depth of that movie, while also being like in a way of skateboarding or you're cool and stuff like that. Like, it hits, you know what I mean? And it's just a funny movie. Like, it's good. I really like it.
Okay, sick. What's your favorite song right now?
Favorite song? That's tough, because I on my Spotify I have a list of like a bunch of songs that I'm listening to currently right now, like on repeat. So I could give you my top 3.
Talk to me.
It's Cliche by Two Hollis.
Okay.
Lord of Chaos by Ken Carson. And then the third one would be, I'm gonna have to say it's either a Ken Carson or a Two Hollis. I gotta be honest. It'd either be Tell Me or Live Leak by Ken Carson. Yeah.
Sick. How did you get into Ken Carson? It's not that it's a interesting thing to like, but it's very niche.
Yeah, it is. It's a very, like, a lot of my friends don't really listen to Ken Carson. Honestly, a lot of the music that I listen to today is because of Derek. Like, he introduced me to that stuff. So because of Derek, we created this sound while listening to all this. Like, we listen to the most like obscure underground stuff that not a lot of people would know, including like Ken Carson and stuff. So.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a couple recommendations here and then after. There's this Russian duo. They're called Ice Peak.
I Speak. I've heard of them.
Really?
I heard of them. Yes.
Sick, man.
I remember back in I forgot. It was a couple years ago. I went through the rabbit hole, like, because I listened to their music and it was like, dang, this stuff is like crazy.
Yeah.
So then I went on a deep dive down to like what's their motivation behind music, and yeah. So I know them. I like their stuff. It's pretty
Sick.
interesting.
Okay, have you heard Alice Glass? She was part of Crystal Castles.
I haven't heard her personal stuff, but yeah, I know Crystal Castles.
Okay, yeah, but Alice Glass, she makes some really intense stuff. I think you would like that.
All right, I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Have you heard Tokyo's Revenge?
Tokyo's Revenge. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever like listened to them.
Okay, yeah, he's more on the side of like XXXTentacion and Ski Mask.
Okay, then I'll have to give that a listen. So.
Yeah, I think I don't know what happened to him, but he had this controversy. I'm not gonna even get into the controversy because it was kind of just stupid to me, but he just disappeared after that whole thing.
Really?
So yeah, eventually he may come back, but
yeah.
I'm just gonna give you that fair warning. He doesn't have any new stuff out.
He doesn't have any new stuff out. I'll have to give him a listen.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And then do you want to travel?
Honestly, yeah. I really want to travel. Go out, spread my music. Like, I'm actually gonna go see Two Wallace live during the summer. So I want to just go out, get my music out to other people. That'd be pretty cool.
Is there like a specific place that you want to go? Like Japan?
Japan is pretty cool. I mean, I want to go visit like the more foresty areas of Japan. I think that's pretty cool. Apart from that, I don't really have like a preference. You know, it's cool to travel anywhere.
Okay. You don't really seem like the type to start beef. I was gonna have you start a beef on this, but
yeah, no, I don't. I haven't really started beef with anyone. I'm really cool with everybody at my school. The only people that hate me are my exes.
Oh,
that's pretty much it.
I respect it. All of mine too. They're probably watching this too, because for some reason, like every time I get into a relationship, hey, what do you do? Oh, I do marketing and I do a podcast. Oh, you do a podcast? Yeah. And then I send them the podcast, and then I just feel like ever since we just broke up, they just been watching me.
They just still watch. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but honestly, another big bro moment for you. Don't go back to your exes. Like, those were lessons.
She was telling me. She was just telling me the other day.
Like, your exes are lessons. You're looking for those red flags in them that you need to look for in the next person.
Yeah, I realize that. Like, every time I dwell on it, I'm like, because I always reminisce about the good times, I also have to think about the bad times.
Yes.
Which is the reason why we aren't together anymore. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. 16 and a high school football player. You make music. You don't get tired, man?
A little bit sometimes here and there. But honestly, a lot of it is just for the love. So that's what keeps me going into doing, like, continued playing sports, even if I have to wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Or just going out recording even when I'm not feeling it. Like, I just go and do it, and then I realize, oh, this is why I'm doing it, because I actually enjoy doing it. So,
yeah, that's your passion.
Yeah.
That's great that you have a passion for it, man. Because like a lot of people will lose passion for the stuff that they do, and then not even for the stuff that they do, like they're doing a lot of stuff that they don't want to do and that they don't have the passion for, and that is, it's kind of like it ruins your life, really.
It does. I think a lot of people stop doing what they do when they realize that there's gonna have to be a setback with it, like one small problem, and then they're like, yeah, no, I'm good. And so yeah, that's what I gotta say. I lost my train of thought, but yeah.
No worries. But
I just think a lot of people, when they have altercations, they realized, oh, there's gonna be issues with this, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know? It's not gonna come easy. So.
Right. You're very intelligent, and I love that about you, man.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm pretty much out of questions. I don't want to keep pulling stuff out of thin air. But
yeah.
Is there anything that you want to say to the people one more time?
Not necessarily, no. There's gonna be a new competition that I'm entering, but this time it's gonna be $50,000, and to perform at, I forgot where it's at. I forgot the name of the festival, but it's hosted by Rolling Stone and SoundCloud.
Is it not Rolling Loud?
No, not Rolling Loud. Rolling Stone is the like the rock company.
Oh, okay.
I forget what they're doing, but yeah, it's gonna be a bigger competition, and I'm gonna be doing that. The voting starts May 27th. So
Okay.
That's what's next for me. See if I can win performance there. It's like a really big festival.
Sick. Okay, we'll get you a clip for that.
Yeah.
And then it's for like what kind of competition is it? Like, are you just making a song or?
You upload your music, so it's your personal music, and people there's a bunch of people that are signing up to do it, and yeah, they'll play your songs, and then people get to vote like what they like the most, and then they get a shot at performing. So.
Okay, sick. I'm not gonna enter that. That's all you. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely vote for you, and we'll put the clip up, see if we can get a bunch of people to vote for you as well.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll just make this an El Paso thing and see if we could get you.
Yeah.
Get the people together, push you to the top.
That'd be awesome. Yes, thank you so much.
That's sick, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for today.
Alrighty.
Thank you for watching. This is DJ or Deshaun Johnson with Sun City SITREP and
Jay Ojeda.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you. I was gonna say tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Whatever. I don't care.
Sleeping in hotels like every weekend to record the song.